This story takes place in Zambia, near the banks of the majestic Zambezi River. The land is rich with folklore, and among the most whispered tales is that of Nyami, the river spirit who can grant riches to those brave, or foolish, enough to seek her. This is the story of Edwin Tembo, a man whose greed led him to tempt fate. Edwin Tembo was a well-known figure in his village, but not for the right reasons. He was a man consumed by greed, unwilling to share even a crumb of bread with a hungry child. Yet, he lived a modest life, which always gnawed at his pride. He often looked at the wealthy traders in the market, and whispered bitterly, "That should be me." One evening, after hearing a drunken fisherman boast about spotting a mermaid-like figure in the Zambezi River, Edwin had an idea. The fisherman claimed that the mermaid could grant unimaginable riches but only to those who dared to approach her with a pure heart. Edwin scoffed. "Pure heart? Nonsense. All she cares about is being found. I'll be rich before sunrise." Determined, Edwin set out the next morning, carrying nothing but a net, a bottle of strong gin, and his greed. As he walked along the riverbank, the villagers warned him. "Edwin, the river doesn't reward selfish men," an elderly woman said. "Mind your business, old woman," he retorted. "When I return, you'll all envy me." After hours of searching, Edwin spotted her. The mermaid, Nyami, was more beautiful than the tales described, her golden tail shimmering under the sun. Her voice was soft and enchanting. "Why do you seek me, Edwin Tembo?" she asked, her gaze piercing through his soul. Edwin forced a smile. "I come humbly, great spirit, seeking wealth to provide for my village." Nyami laughed, her voice echoing across the water. "You lie. Your heart reeks of greed. But I will grant your wish, on one condition. You must share your first riches with the poorest person you meet." Edwin eagerly nodded. "Of course, great spirit. I will do as you ask." With a flick of her golden tail, she disappeared into the depths, leaving behind a sack of diamonds on the riverbank. Edwin's eyes widened, and he clutched the sack as if it were. On his way home, Edwin met a frail, blind beggar sitting by the road. The man stretched out his hand. "Kind sir, a little kindness is all I ask," the beggar pleaded. Edwin sneered. "Do you think I carried these diamonds for you? Find your own luck." As soon as he uttered those words, the sack of diamonds turned to sand, slipping through his fingers and scattering in the wind. Panicked, Edwin ran back to the river and called out to Nyami, "Please, great spirit. Forgive me. I'll share. I'll do anything." The river was silent, save for the mocking laughter of the waves. Edwin fell to his knees, realizing his greed had cost him not only the wealth he desired but also his dignity. To this day, villagers say that Edwin Tembo roams the banks of the Zambezi, searching for the mermaid he once betrayed. They whisper his story as a warning: greed can never buy happiness, and selfishness leads only to ruin.